This video was sponsored by all of the fantastic backers over at Patreon. Check the link out in the description or go to patreon.com/stuffplus to find out more. Generic greetings and welcome back to Stellaris. In the previous episode we expanded north and south. As you can see, we've got these two border pushes, these two frontier outposts put in, and that's allowed us to expand our empire to include a lot of systems that we just wouldn't otherwise have got to. In this episode, we encountered the Infinity Machine, which is the spherical object around here outside of Gargantua, which is a black hole. Now, in this episode, the plan is to continue on expanding, hopefully a couple more frontier outposts, build up our fleet, hopefully don't go to war, but if we do go to war, make sure we win it by increasing fleet power, and finally contact the Infinity Machine. Also, we're currently working on the, there's the Technosphere there. It's called the Technosphere at the moment because we don't know the proper name, but it is the Infinity Machine is what it's called in here. What I was going to say, it was, oh yes, Alien Specimen Procurement. We're going for that there. You get different alien specimens, and you get a nice little bonus of resources at the end of it. So what we'll do is we will unpause it, go to a little bit of a faster speed, and immediately get communicator rated by the Netraxi hierarchy. So these are hegemonic imperialists, and they want to improve themselves through this technology, and we'll say all our citizens send their regards. So that's okay. Minus 60% because we are spiritualist fools, but we now have contacted someone else. I reckon there's someone here because of the way that border is. It goes a little bit around there, but I reckon there's someone around here. I also reckon that we're probably missing another person, maybe around here. But we'll see how that one goes. Oh, we are missing another ancient empire, so maybe it's around there as well. I'm sort of stuck in at the moment. The problem is that we've got two neighbours. We got the Quapinjaxi, which, as you can see, are plus 44% opinion. Oh, no, sorry, plus 44, not percent, just plus 44 opinion. And then finally, we've got the Union of Zanima, which is a plus 31, which is good. Plus 25% or 75% trust, but minus 79% border friction, which is interesting. So you can see we've now got the ability to build destroyers, which is good. We're going to go for new research. We've got robots, ion thrusters, or increased building speed. We're going to go for increased building speed. In terms of buildings, you can see we've got a fairly decent G-World setup. We got a second colony, which is still expanding. We're going to put them down to there and then build another basic power plant. This one we are doing okay, but you can see we got a problem with these things here. Let me just check that. Yeah, we got a couple of the quicksand. We got mountain ranges and wildlife and stuff. So we need to sort this out. If we build on this one. This Tarbeck is one of these animal specimens. We'll just say excellent. Yeah, we got a problem here because this terrain, it has got the energy credits and minerals, and if we build on either, we'll get minus. We won't be able to get the other. So we are going to build on it. In this case, I think it's energy credits is the way to go. But we also haven't got a mineral processing plant. Our mineral processing plant does extract minerals, 2 minerals in this case, but it also gives a planetary modifier of 10% minerals. Fairly useless on this planet because, as you can see, we've only got one other mineral production facility. So I'm not going to build a mineral processing plant. I'm probably going to go with a power plant, or probably better, I'll end up going with a power nexus, which gives us a 10% across the entire board. But for the time being, we're probably not going to do anything for that one. So we've got a ship down here. We are going to scan that one. All we're doing really, actually no, we won't. We'll go over here and we'll see if we can get these specimens procured. So we now got some open borders with, oh, the guy on the top left. That's interesting. He's still on minus 38% approval, which is interesting, because I actually don't know why he would do that. In terms of approval, oh, there's some defensive packs going. That is them and them. Okay. You can see we've got, in terms of opinion, most people are either don't care too much or they are friendly towards us. That's good. So this person here really is the worst one. That's on, no, it's on minus 6, that's on minus 26. This person is minus 60, but that'll slowly go up by +2 for the next 10 years, and then we'll only be on minus 40 in total. This person, you can see we're on minus 38. So, and then our neighbours quite well, as well as these guys over here. So we've got some okay stuff going on there. We've got some defensive packs going on with that person and that person. Oh, that changes things. Those two could become big allies, and then, you know, me and my neighbour here on the northeastern side might have to do something about that. Anyway, this ship, I will say, just survey that actually. Might as well. So I'm trying to get the specimens there, and then over here. The reason for that is if you don't get them early on and someone eventually builds on that and then closes borders, you can't get in and complete them, which is quite annoying. It's also why you don't really want to share your sightlines with anyone. You can trade with them and say, I want active sensor link and star charts. Difference being active sensor link. Speaking of sensor link, we've got some stuff here. Want to star chart? There you go. The exact thing that I was just saying. I'm going to decline sharing the star charts. The reason for that is if you share the star charts, what happens is you'll get to see all of the planets that they've visited, but you can't scan them. You can't send your science ship out and scan them first, which means you can't get the experience. It means you're not going to find all of the additional stuff, and it becomes a problem. That's going to be changing. In the latest dev blog, as of the time recording, they go on about that, how they're not happy with that, and now what they're going to do is allow it so you can share... I think you can share... You've still got sensor link, but you've also got a... You've got like a share system knowledge, so you get to know where the systems are, but you don't really know what's in them, and you can still scan them, which I think is quite good. So we've got three new options for the society research. Uplift, which is you essentially alter the genome of a primitive species. We're not going to be doing that. Increase naval capacity, and then lifespan. I'm going to go with the lifespan because we are fairly focused around heroes and such, so it's important that we do that. You notice that I'm not bothering building any more corvettes because we are going to go for destroyers. And actually, can we get destroyers now? Yes, we can get destroyers. We just haven't got the spaceport for that. So what I'm going to do, upgrade all spaceports to level 2. That'll increase my naval capacity to 31, 32. And then I'll say this one level 3, and then we can build a spaceport. And then we can build the destroyers. That's fine. And the construction ships are still building down here. That's useful. That's now done. We'll say research that one there. Yeah, so these are building down here. Once these are done, I'm thinking I might go to expand over to the right. Now, the reason for that is I'm not going to be able to really colonize anything anymore. If we look at what I've got around here, the only planet that I can really colonize into is that one there, which doesn't give me anything other than the planet. It doesn't give me any more borders. It doesn't give me any more border or any more space. Same for this one here, and that's a desert world anyway, so it's not great, but it does have minerals plus 25%, which is very, very, very useful. So, where else can we go for planet-wise? Well, these ones are Arctic and stuff, and that's red. So, you know what? These, no, we won't be able to colonize there at all. So there's nothing colonizable around here. These ones are red as well. These are red. These are too far out of the way and probably not colonizable anyway. That's a tomb world, so definitely can't. That's an alpine, and we could... Actually, alpine? No, because we're on desert, aren't we? What's our home world? It's an arid world. So yeah, we're going to have to just use frontier outposts. A new research there, which is energy storage capacity increasing, as well as a fusion reactor for our spaceships. And we've got, finally, automatic exploration. Let's go straight for that, because that is so useful. So this guy, I'm going to scan there, then come down and scan here, because I want to put a frontier outpost around here and gain a fairly big bit of border. The problem is if I get too close to this guy, the militant isolationists, he will not be happy. I'm going to say not happy. He will say go away, and ooh, the constant calculator. We picked up a signal that originates from the titanic metallic sphere we encountered earlier. Previously impervious to contact attempts, it now sends out a rhythmic pulse of radio waves pointed towards the black hole it orbits. What it's doing is beyond any of our staff, but this signal might have created an opening into the sphere for our scientists to exploit. Fascinating. So we can now send a level 3 scientist over there and try and figure out what the deal is with it. And we will be doing that. Once this level 3 scientist has finished doing their stuff there. So we will upgrade our fleet, because we've just got that that combat computer. Sorry, the... what was the research I got? It was... Oh, the reactor. Yeah, the reactor. We do need to get a combat computer, because at the moment we've just got standard combat computer. By the way, I haven't done anything with the ships. I've just said default, because it's generally okay. If we don't have any combat computer, we've just got the basic one, which means our, well, we're just on picket behaviour, so it will advance to close range and attempt to intercept ships and missiles. Well, we've only got lasers, This is a big problem with the game as well, that actually you get behaviours that don't really suit the ship. So you've got like corvettes who always prefer swarm tactics, which is charging forward and attacking, even if they've got torpedoes. It makes no sense. You can change some of it, but not all of the ships can have the behaviours. Although, again, in the next dev blog, they have talked about changing that, so you not only have a compact computer, but also like programming and orders for it, which is going to increase its way it works, which is good. Anyway, so we got another tradition. So we can go for Planetary Survey Corps, which increases research speed. Oh, we get, gain research points equal to 1/10 of our monthly gain when surveying. That's very good, because we're surveying a lot. And research alternatives. Let's go for that one. There we go. We'll go for the gain research points equal to our scanning, or 10% of. Very useful. So we now have...
construction complete.
There's another scan. This scientist... you can go there and do the Infinity Machine, please. They're finished there. You can do that. And we will go for a couple of destroyers. Excellent. So, just checking around. That cannot be upgraded yet. It's almost done, but we'll get there shortly. What haven't we got that we would like? Well, we haven't got a Paradise Dome, but we can't build that just yet. No, we've got a mineral processing plant, so we're not going to bother with any of that. That's fine. That's doing okay. We're on +7 food. Yeah, that's all okay. Right, now that that's done, I'm going to send it down here and scan these systems, because I do want to put a frontier outpost probably there. There is too close to this, same as that one. I think there or there. Probably even that one might be better, because then it will push. So I control probably that one, and then that one there, obviously, we need to get as well. And then, do I want to expand north and put, say, a frontier outpost there? I sort of do. I sort of do. It does mean, however, that we will probably need to go down the expansion tree, which is alright because it gives us more unity for the capital buildings, which we've only got 3 of, and then we've got obviously reach the stars. So you half the upkeep, because at the moment we're on +4 influence, but -2 because of the frontier outpost. That's going to go to -3. No, -4, so we'll be on +2 in total. So that's going to drastically reduce the amount of influence we're getting. So I don't know if expansion's the way to go, but it does increase our core sector systems, which then means we can go onto that planet there and that planet there, so maybe it is the way forward. Looks like that guy's getting migration treaties. That was a front move there. Mining outpost. I built frontier outpost instead. Want a mining outpost to gather the resources. Currently on -12 energy. Nothing to worry about for the time being, but we do need to fix it. We've got 3 pieces of technology, cheaper war demands, edict cost reduction, and planetary capital, which we'll go for. Probably the way to go. We will now upgrade this ship, so we'll get that colony a bit better because we now got 5 population. New research here, so we've got ceramic metal armor, defense station, or destroyer assembly yards, as well as spaceport level 4. We're going to go with the ceramic metal armor. Remember, our goal is to get eventually. Ah, damn it! What did I say earlier? I said I wanted to expand there. Look what's just happened. That guy's just put one there. Damn it! That's why I wanted to go this side first. Okay, let's move here before he can, because otherwise I am screwed. He's already penned me in from the top. I mean, we're friendly. The only upside is that we're friendly. If that ever changes, though, I'm going to have to go through a lot of his space, and I don't like that. So let's just see what we can do. Scan these out first. Start building. See, I don't know what he sees and controls over here. He might be able to see what this is, because I don't want to be building in places where I can't see. Realistically, that's the one to go for, that one there. Because it'll get all of these. It'll get that one and maybe even that one, but it won't encroach on their borders. At least I hope it won't. So I might just take a risk of just building a frontier outpost. I need to survey it first. Oh, there's a tropical world. I'll have to survey that. Any edicts I can fire up? Not really. We don't have capacity overload, which increases the...
Anomaly found.
We don't have the capacity overload.
Special project complete.
It looks like... Oh, there we go. All the specimens are now procured, so we're going to gain 500 society research, 500 or just shy of that energy credits, which is useful because we're still on -13, and some influence in Unity. So that's excellent. That's what we wanted. This one here, this person will say, just keep scanning Ascension. Just go... actually, just go south, I think, and start scanning that. Actually, no, well, let's do these. Finish these off. That construction ship's finished. I'm going to send that south as well. Yeah, if I take over that, will he be too annoyed? I don't know. I definitely can't build around here because that's gonna really kick this guy off. What the hell's happened there? Can we not contact the sphere? Oh no, that's something else. I was going to say the sphere doesn't fail. Right, I'm just going to risk it and build the frontier outpost there. I'm going to risk it and do it. I think it's worth it.
The spirits have granted
There's new technology, automatic map of stars. We've now got... Ooh, this is useful. So we've got basic combat roles, which is for fighting and stuff. It's piece of technology for the ships. We've got power plant 2, and also global energy management gives us planetary overload, or capacity overload, which is... edict 15% energy credits, very useful, and also energy grid, which is 2 energy but also gives 10% energy across the board on the planet, which is what I'm going to go for. Better to build that earlier because then, you know, it increases it across the board on planet. It's planetary wide. Currently only on -2 energy credits now, which is useful. Don't know if I mentioned, by the way, today's non-beverage is water. It's not really a beverage, I don't think, water, but it's wet. And it soothes the throat. Right, so can't upgrade those. I will start building some destroyers. The Alchemist class, apparently. I will be upgrading the ships manually later on if we do go to war. But don't know when that'll be. The problem with the game, as I've mentioned a couple of times, is that essentially you win by war. Even if you don't win by war, generally someone you allied with is the one doing the war. So we've got an election here. Currently the person leading it is the one that I really don't want to lead it because they have defense platform modifiers, which we're not building, and colony ship build modifiers that we're not doing. So we could go with this person here, which is monthly unity plus 10%. That's excellent, and extra damage. I'm going to go for you. I'm going to support those. And also, I believe, not species, have been leaders... Yeah, they're doing nothing anyway, so that's fine, because I think they were previously employed in this way. Right, let's go to... Why can't I build a mining station there? Oh, because it's not within borders, of course. So it looks like this system only has... Oh no, currently it's got one...
Special project complete.
One bit of society research thing there. We're just still scanning it though. Anyway, the constant calculator. The metallic orb has opened up. Our hacking team has been able to use the outgoing signal as a gateway into one of the auxiliary CPUs of the sphere. We are receiving some data from it, and it can tell it's been scanning the black hole Gargantua for a very long time. It is old, very old. This constant calculator now lies within the grasp of our understanding. If we push harder, we might find what it's doing here and who built it. What marvels might it contain? Contact the main processor unit. Hello, nice to meet you. Hello? It's quite enjoyable to pass the time with pleasantries, is it not? We hope the rest of your kind is not like you were when you did not take kindly to small talk. You see, we don't get to enjoy conversation much anymore. Few are well versed enough in the finer points of quantum programming to reach us, so thank you. I really like the Infinity Sphere. It's very, very quirky. It reminds me of like a Red Dwarf type character. It's been out here so long. It is calculating infinity. That's what it's doing. It's researching the black hole. It's been on its own for a while. There's only a few of them, like people inside it and such. Or it doesn't really go into that, but that's the impression that you get from the thing. And it's very, very quirky and sort of very upbeat and such. So we're the Infinity Machine. Your words and ours, or has that not happened yet? Either way, it will eventually trust us. It's like, it doesn't really know what time it is. It's either it doesn't understand the concept, it's lost the concept, or it's researching infinity, the future, the past, everything ever. So like, it's not really in our level of understanding. It's not grounded at all. But because of that, it makes it interesting. So I'm going to ask him, what are you? Essentially, it's the ones who calculate. You call it the Infinite Machine, or at least you will. 'Tis not a truthful name, but it's well suited. So yeah. Right. All right. We need. Converting words, that's new, or is it hard to keep track of you all? We were constructed in the crudest sense of the word not to solve a problem. We solved it, and then we needed more problems to solve. We now have only one left. So what's their purpose? Calculating infinity, no more, no less, or actually, it is way more and way less. That's the problem right there. So that's what we're trying to do. So they're trying to solve the infinity conundrum, the last calculation to ever be, and the lone problem to take all the processes. More than a fraction of a galactic year, in case you haven't discovered the calendar yet. It's a very long time. So yeah, they're trying to calculate infinity. It's been doing it quite a while. Can I say, do you want to assist them? Well, yes, perhaps. We could finish this in about 7.51 times 10 to the power minus 9% if we could borrow one of your most advanced processing unit as well as your brightest minds. We would be satisfied in finishing faster. We wish to know the answer. We'll say, I will allocate resources to you. So, I can allocate someone which has to be a level 5 scientist. So, obviously, I can't do that. There's no way. So, because I don't have a level 5 scientist. I think I've got a 4.5. Yeah, 4 and a bit there. So, once we are level 5, I'll send them over there to do that one. That should be quite good. Right, so, where were we? That's building there. We're building over there. Survey is complete. I've got them on automatic exploration. And, ooh, looks like... looks like we didn't get... the person we wanted on here, but there's someone else there that can take over their jobs. That's fine. So we still will have someone sitting on the bench. Yeah, there they are there. I could get rid of them, but it doesn't really matter. So we've now got another bit of unity here. So discovery, it's going to be research alternatives 1. Why not? Election is complete rated. That's... survey is done. Science, I will say scan, and it'll go to that one there. That's fine. This one is almost complete in terms of scanning, and we are on 64% of the outpost. So we'll unpause it and get that cracked on.
System survey complete.
That survey complete, is it? Scan there. That'll scan that one. In terms of the colony, we will now... you can see we can now upgrade stuff. So I'm going to say build, or for a start, build... Paradise Dome, build.
Construction.
Probably build mineral processing plant. We'll upgrade that. We'll upgrade that. We'll upgrade that. That's. I'm going to say move to there because that one will be the one closest to that. Nothing to build there, I don't think. Replace. No, that's fine. That's all been done. This one is getting done. The problem is we really need to clear some of these tiles. Build a science lab. How are they doing for that? 95% on that one, so we'll get a big boost. What I'm really hoping is that this person doesn't say, how dare you, get rid of it, and if we do, we'll have to put it there. Anyway, so we've now got production targets, and that's an edict, and planetary capital. So we'll say new research, we've got habitability increase, we've got military academy, which is very good. Essentially, it gives you bonuses to... building armies as well as the effectiveness of those armies once they're built, and also produces some research, which is good. Instead, however, I'm going to go for the tile blockers. I need to remove some of these tile blockers because there's ones like here, as you can see, that this one requires 3 tile blockers that I don't have. Theirs is expanded, and currently no word from the person doing Sooth, so that should be okay. I'm just hoping they don't shout at me for going where I am. Looks like that's not too bad. This world's very good, but in order to get there, I'd have to put like maybe a front arrow post there, and then that might connect them all. That might be okay. I don't think it's unreasonable considering where he's put his. So yeah, we'll do that. So we can go for an upgrade here. So that's always useful, and we've got some awesome music. I believe it's called Towards You. Yeah, Towards You Utopia. Best piece of music in the game, I think. Right, so that is our energy grid. I'm going to go for probably improved deflectors. We will now go on all of our worlds and upgrade or replace the power plant with an energy grid. The energy grid gives us a nice little boost to energy. That's an empty tile, so that can have it.
System survey complete.
That can have an energy grid. So we've got a lot of stuff now that we can build on, and I will do so.
Construction complete.
Like I say, I think if we put one there, it'll get this, or it might just go there and like leave a blob. I don't know. That might be a little too far off. Putting it there might also get it. It's close. There's ceramo metal armor. We're now going to go for... That's ship hull points. That is wet explosive damage. I'm going to go for this one here. The Gargantium mining. If we find Gargantium and mine it, we get plus 10% hull points, which is always useful. Let's get more mining stations up. We've also got that now, and that one is now ours, apparently. I think. I don't know. I think that's mine.
Construction complete.
So, upgrade our fleet. And probably
Our ships have
start
been
getting more
improved.
destroyers. But we are spending a lot of resources here. We're also now maxed out on food, and that's good because it increases... Oh, that increases pop growth by 27% on 3 planets. Very good. There's some tile blocker stuff. There's more tile blocker stuff there, so we'll go for that one. We do want to go over to the surface of this planet, and remove that tile blocker there, which gives us some more energy. And then I'll shift these down. Currently I'm -7 energy. Again, nothing too much to worry about. It's just something we need to sort out later on. At the moment, -7, I can handle that. I've got so much extra that doesn't really matter. Although it's nice to have a chat with the curators and say, aid us in our research, but we've already got that anyway, so... Anyone else? No, we haven't met anyone else. That's fine. Speaking of other empires, most of the people around here are either equivalent... Obviously, that's overwhelming, which is this guy down here. Equivalent of or below. That person's pathetic because they're just an emerging empire. So they're equivalent or below. So that's good to know that we're actually doing okay on that side of it. That's good. That's good to know. Currently on only +3, or say only +3 influence. Yeah, +3. One more frontier outpost and I'll be on the +2. It's getting dangerously low. I would like to go up in the... Well, finish discovery. Prosperity would be very nice. That gives us some extra energy grid stuff and things like that. And also reduction in cost. But it's very... It doesn't really give you much in terms of... extra ability. So... It's like 15% builds cost and speed reduction, and also ship upkeep by 10% reduction, building upkeep. When you complete it, its consumer goods goes down, so you just become more efficient. You do get a Transstellar Corporation, which is a private colony ship, but we'll never be using that for this point in the game. The Pursuit of Profit's very good, which gives us the Energy Nexus and Energy Grid +2 Unity, but that would only be 6 Unity anyway, so that's not great. That's okay as a tree. Maybe not now. Expansion, however, most of this is a bit garbage. Like, capital buildings produce 1 additional unity. That's good. Reduced tradition cost for the colonies, so there's not as much drift in terms of the ethics. That's okay, but we're spiritualists anyway, so we get a huge bonus to keeping people on our ethics. Or towards that. New colonies start with 1 additional pop. Again, pretty useless at this stage. Frontier outposts and colonizing count as half the distance away. Not really useful to us. But the one that we do want is Frontier Outpost upkeep, reduce cost by 50%. That's going to be useful. And also, when we complete it, we get an additional 2 systems. Anyway, we've got clone vats, other stuff. That is habitability increase. And then this, which is... Kryto Revitalization Center increases growth speed and gives us unity. Yep, we'll have that, definitely. Right, so there's no person on there, but I will move them down. That's all done, that's upgraded. That can't be upgraded. People are going and expanding. Yes, that's okay. Right, G-World 1 sorted. Person's almost finished there. By the way, the reason that's clear is because they emigrated elsewhere. We can upgrade that to a physics lab. This one will then put a power plant on it like that. And then we'll just clear off the one below it because that's got full energy. And we're still scanning down here. Maybe... I think I want to build the frontier outpost sooner rather than later, so I'm going to put it there. Might be a risk. I think, looking at the border, I'm doing like a Mr. Bean type thing, like trying to hold my finger and then move the screen. Oh, it's going to be close whether that joins up or not there. The thing is, if I don't get that one, I'm missing out on... If I get that one, I probably won't clip it. So I'm risking it going for that one and then getting that. So what's our border friction? Yeah, quite high. Yeah, that's bad. We've now got some better research. We've also got assist research. shields, combat roll. Go for basic combat rolls.
System survey complete.
Yeah, the problem is this border friction. It's just going to increase.
The spirits
Don't know
have
what we can
granted
do
us
about
new wisdom.
that. These guys want star charts. I'm going to agree. Now, I said earlier that I don't want I don't want it normally because it
System survey
it's bad for us in the long run. But if agreeing to that increases their opinion, which it hasn't anywhere, but if it would increase their opinion, then that'd be definitely something I'd want to do. More destroyers, I think, is the way to go.
survey complete.
As you can see, more stuff to build on. Good grief, there's lots of things to build on, actually. I'm going to take the liberty of building another construction vessel and get it sent south, because we've got stuff to build on there. We've got this bit here, we've got these, and then all of this as well. Do you see that? I don't know if you saw that. There was something that moved across there. That was a construction ship that moved across there. I don't know whether it's going to build stuff around here. Oh, there's a colony ship. See that there? There's a colony ship moving. It's probably going to go to there. That's an ocean world. What have they got? What do they take? There's no worlds there. There's a world here, though. Tropical. They can take ocean. They're probably going for that. Yep. It's coming this way. That's tundra, and that's too far away with enemies in it. They're going for that. They're going to try and colonize that. Yep, there it is, look. It's moving along.
Tile blocker clear.
So, we might be able to stop it. We'll have to see. We do have the Polytechnic Education, which increases a leader experience gain by 25%. Very useful. Let's build a research station there. Yeah, look at that. There it is, look. It's going to colonize. Ah, damn it. We're not going to stop them. But I'm already building my frontier outpost, and I don't think their border will push and to stop that just yet. I might be in time. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to send that guy south, because quite honestly, I think that's going to get pushed over to his side. Oh, it's going to be close. That's going to be very close there. I'm not going to be too happy if he manages to stop me colonizing that. Not at all. I can understand. I don't begrudge him taking that. I totally understand it. I totally understand it. I don't have to like it, but I understand it. Can't condone it, but can understand it. Anyway, upgrading my spaceports. Currently on 33 naval capacity, so I do need to increase that, because obviously we are trying to increase the Strike Force Titan. How are we on there? 45%. This will take a while for him to seed it. Yeah, that'll take a while. New research completed. Ion thruster, always good. Aurelian mining increases explosive weapon damage. We're not using that. We're not building robots. We don't really want a defense station, so we'll go with... Nah, there's a good choice, actually. We'll go with the mining, because we might be able to trade it away if we don't want it. Have we got any strategic resources? Ah, yes, we've got Prithian dust. Food output. Where is it? There it is. There we go. That's useful. That is useful.
Construction complete.
Any other yeah, I think I can fire some edicts up here. So let's get some capacity overload, increase our energy output.
Construction complete.
Oh my god, that's so close. Oh, it's going to be tight.
Spirits have granted us new wisdom.
There's basic combat rolls. Energy Nexus there, which is always good. Physics Lab 2, Plasma Thrower. We're going to go with Energy Nexus. Oh, please don't. 91%. No! Oh, if he takes that, I am not going to be impressed. 96, 7, 8, 9.
Construction
Yes!
complete.
Whew, that was close. Downside, didn't connect these two up. That's not great. Okay, how can we fix that? Well, the next Ascension perk in 28 months will have to be Interstellar Dominion, border range by 25%, and that'll connect it up. Job done. Unless he builds a border pusher there, which would not be good. We've just gained some nice...
An alien empire now speaks to
We've
us
just
in the
finished
language
something
of the
in
divine.
here. This was we did have a... I think it was the governor said that we're going to build more mining stations, and we've done it, so we gained an increase in influence, I believe, or it might have been unity, one of the two. But this is bad. We've received a communique from a previously unknown spacefaring empire that call themselves the XT489 Eliminator. So they're going to be a machine empire and almost certainly the cleansers. Yes, rogue defense system, determined exterminators, organic vermin detected. Your infestation of this galaxy cannot be permitted to continue. I'm going to say... may the spirits bring you to your goals, because that'll really annoy them, and yep, that's exactly where I said they were. They're on -1,000 because we're organic filth. I'm going to declare a rivalry, because I can. There's no reason why I shouldn't do that. Let's just crack on with that one. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to send him over to there. We'll say you can build mining station there, and unpause it. Yeah, I thought that was going to be the case. It looks like this person wants a non-aggression pact, which is him. Yep, I agree. I definitely do not want to be on... I mean, those two, they're going to hate each other. In fact, I bet you this guy hates everybody. Yep, pretty much everybody, apart from him. It's only -40%. Strange. But it hates everybody, look. 1,000, over 1,000, over 1,000, 1,000, over... Yeah, it's that's the person that's going to be a problem. In terms of capacity and things like that, fleet power equivalent, naval capacity superior, technology equivalent. So that's okay, that's fine. So let's build around there. Yeah, I was lucky on that one. That was very close. That was probably one or two ticks away from losing that sector there. So I'm glad we've managed to take that. That's very good. So on the surface of these worlds, these are pretty much fine. We can build a mining network there. However, really our focus now has to be on getting a bit more research. We are really, I wouldn't say lacking behind that, but it's something I do want to focus on more. So we're going to start clearing these off. In terms of size of space stations, we're maxed out there. You can build more mining stations. So we've got mining stations there, mining stations there. That's going to increase our... I mean, look at that. We're on 109 minerals, so taking that's been useful. Getting that would be nice, but it's not something I'm going to put another... It's not something I'm going to be putting another... another frontier outpost in for. Nowhere near. No. There's some more upgrades. That's not actually doing anything because there's no one there. I'm gonna move them about and pause a second while I check something. Can upgrade. Oh, we don't have one actually. Oh, we do. No, there it is there, but we can't upgrade it because we don't. Yeah, we don't have a planetary capital. I was wondering why. So we got some incoming transmissions. Looks like there's auto declined with me. No, non-aggression pact. This person wants a non-aggression pact, do they? Him? Really? Something that looks like off a... The Empire that looks like something off a B movie from Halloween. Just, no, -5. Non-aggression pact. I'll take it. I'll take a non-aggression pact. No problem at all. Yeah, how is this person? +15. That's going back up again. That's okay. Right. Who's their rivals? The person we've just had a non-aggression pact with and them. They're a -100. Oh, we'll declare rivalry then, because they've got me as a rival anyway. So yeah, and then this will increase their... Yeah, there you go. Their opinion's going right up. Someone's wanting... Why do they want a migration treaty? I'm going to decline for a couple of reasons. Firstly, I'm not too sure what they're up to. Democratic Crusaders. I don't want to accept migration treaty when they're that far away. Secondly, I'm going to try and go down the psionic tree, and when you get psionics, your empire becomes psionic, and I think it's only your... I could be wrong about this, but I think it's only your prime species, not the ones that have migrated over. And if that is the case, then we won't have a lot of the big bonuses that we can get. Speaking of surveying, I do want to go over to here, and I want to move that person to there and research that project, because... Actually, we'll go on upgrade first. I want to get that infinity sphere done. There's the explosive weapon damage done. We're going to say new research. We got spaceport increase our size, extra mining, plasma thruster. I'm going to go with the spaceport increase. We'll upgrade our fleet. Fleet is currently maxed out. Don't think we can alter it in any way. Policies and edicts. No. Haven't got that. We've got Map the Stars, actually, which is increased survey speed, but it does cost influence to do. Yeah, I'm not going to bother. I don't think I needed that much. We'll upgrade that. They're going on there. What I'm going to do is swap those. Swap those. They're on plus now. That's fine. Upgrade that world. That one we can't upgrade because we don't have the population, but we will get there eventually. Yeah, grabbing that was definitely worth it. Their borders are very big, though.
The spirits have granted us new
Theirs is increased naval capacity and chemical bliss. So that's rare technology. And it means you can now set the chemical bliss living standard. And essentially, everybody's just going around and be like, whoa, man. Colours. I can see noise and things like that because, yeah, all high as a kite, essentially. I'm not going to get that because I'm not going to use it. Habitability increase for Engos Vapor is quite good. I'm going to go for that one, which is Military Academy. Because I do want to start building up some troops. We haven't actually got any defensive armies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. And we'll get some 5. We'll get the others in a moment. 3, 4, 5. There we go. This construction is now complete. Construction there. Still got that one over there, so I will... Oh, no. Is that in theirs? Yeah, that's theirs now, I think. Oh, there we go. That is mine. I just didn't have the resources for it. That's a bit of a wild card, flinging that one there. I don't know why they've done that. Huh. So, this person wants a research agreement, and he's going to give me 300 minerals for it. Their equivalent. Federation builders. Yeah, I'll actually go with that. For 30 years, though. No, not enough for me to really accept that. Like I say, I'm going to try and go down the psionic tree, and if we do get that, I don't want to be stuck into a 30-year... I don't want to be stuck into a 30-year... treaty with them and sharing that technology, because they get a 33% bonus, I think, to research if we got research agreements, so... Not worth it for me. Really not worth it for me. So... That's fine. That's building up the defensive army. That's building up the defensive army. Surface is okay. Surface is good. This simply means they've got a pop modifier plus happiness 10% because they've just moved here. You see, I think it says, yeah, recent immigrants, so they've come from a different planet here. So they're very happy about their new home. This will now be upgraded to next level because we've got the resources and the population, which is good. Unity is 5 months. We'll be able to get another Ascension perk. Ascension perk, well, we've got several Ascension perks that we could have. I'm almost certainly going to go for the border one because that'll give us that one. It'll give us that one. It'll give us those. It might join these up. It'll give us maybe that. That science ship has now been sorted, so we're going to say research project there. We'll go for another research in... Ooh, what have we got? Naval capacity, Biolab 2, clone vats. We're not going to be using cloning. That's the biological path. We don't want to do that. Empire bureaucracy, which is increased leader size and influence from factions. It's cheap. We'll just use that one. And unpause it, but we do need to build a military academy, and I think we will replace that... No, it needs to be either society or engineering. And we do have an engineering, so we'll replace that with a military academy. And the military academy is good because it gives you resources for the... produces society and engineering research, but also you get army build speed reduction... 25% faster, minus 10 unrest, which you don't have any unrest anywhere, and army damage plus 10%. Not exactly readable, that, actually, because it says army damage, but it's only built there. It's ones that are built there, rather than ones that are on that place. So we're going to pause it. We're going to say, give us the last thing in the discovery tree, which is faith in science. Assist research now produces 1 unity. So when you finish scanning everything around this in the galaxy, you don't have to finish that, but at any point you can send your science ship, and obviously you'll generally send all your science ships back over once they've finished scanning the galaxy. And they'll assist research on the planet, which gives you bonus research, whereas now they also give you unity, which is good. And we're going to adopt that, which gives us the discovery tree finish, which has increased our research speed by 10%. And then we also have a Ascension perk. So we can go for many things. We've got Shared Destiny, which is subject integration cost, Imperial Prerogative, which is core sector systems, Mastery of Nature, remove tile blocker cost. Actually, was clear tile blocker cost minus 50%, and the ability to clear most tile blockers in general. One Vision, Governing Ethics Attraction. Not useful to me at all because I'm a fanatic. It's a scientist. That's not the case. Fanatic spiritualist, which has the same modifier anyway. The only two, really, are Technological Ascendancy, which is research speed plus 10%, so that'll be 20% on top of the Discovery, or Interstellar Dominion, which is border range, and as you know, that's the one we're going to go with. And did squat. Did pretty much nothing. Did you see it move a tiny bit? Yeah, that didn't do nowhere near enough. It didn't even get that. Wow, well that was pretty much a waste of a perk. That was disappointing.
Construction complete.
That was very disappointing. Oh well. I guess that's what it is. We'll just deal with it, I guess. Don't have any other choice, to be honest. Yeah, don't know why I didn't get that one. I don't know what my other options are then.
Construction complete.
Frontier outpost there, perhaps? But then... what? But then if I do that, I'm going to almost certainly have to go down the expansion tree to get that reduction. Supremacy is useful for fighting. Don't particularly want that yet. Diplomacy, very useful for federations, and we could start making federations. Domination, pretty much useful to us. We're not going to be assimilating people. Prosperity, bit boring but good, because it'll make us get just more resources. I think expansion's the way to go anyway, because we're going to be going... we want that galactic ambition. We want the colonization fever, which is capital buildings now produce one additional unity, and then once we complete it, we gain 2 systems that we can colonize, which is that one there and probably that one there. We can colonize them now anyway. It's just we have to put them in a sector, and I don't really want to put that in a sector. Nor do I want to add this into a sector as well, because this is just under construction. I prefer them under direct control. So I don't know if that's the way I'm going to go. But, yeah, we'll see. We'll clear these tiles, because they're bugging me. That's all cleared. These ones we can clear. No real reason to, though, because we've already got stuff that people aren't on. Okay, right. Yep, I think the Frontier Outpost is the way to go there. Where's my other sign? Where's my other construction ship? One's going there. One's over there. Okay, I'll say you move to there. Looks like our treaty's timed out. Active sense link gone with this person. I am going to offer the same thing again. And we'll offer them... instant transfer of minerals. I'll do it. And there we go. Fleet capacity is increased, so I can build more destroyers. But let's just take a little... let's get the more research. Core sectors... ooh, core sector plus systems plus 1. That's very useful, even at this stage. Yeah, we're going to go for that. That's been traded. That's done, that's done, that's done. Right, let's take stock. Shaky hands so we can see that non-aggression, 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 non-aggression. Yeah, closed borders. Rivaling, closed borders, closed borders. Opinion. Very happy, very happy, very happy, very happy, somewhat happy. Not overly happy, but not really terrible. Really don't like me. And really, really, really don't like me. And pretty much non-committal on the matter at all. Yeah, so in terms of... actually, let's check this person as well. They've got a couple of rivals. Yeah, in terms of approval and such, I think we're okay with people. We still need to keep building up our fleet. Keep expanding. Frontier outpost there, that'll get these connected. And then we will What will we will? What will do? That can get upgraded for a start off. Yes. Are we doing that actually? Track on map, go to. Where is my side ship? Oh, and as if by magic, it turns up and we're going to start researching the Infinity Machine. Hello there. So, yeah, look at that. You know it's powerful when it says military power skull. Just a skull for the military power. That's how powerful it is. Anyway, I think I'm going to pause it there and leave it there for this episode. Not too bad. Not overly eventful, I would say. We've got stuff done. You know, we're on plus all the resources now. Decent research, nice expansive borders here, which is only going to get a little bit bigger once we've got this frontier outpost put in. And then, in general, like I said, doing okay. Wouldn't say we got any allies, nor really got any enemies other than this person, but they are enemies of the galaxy anyway. And, yeah, overall, positive notes, progress, just... we're settling. We might be heading into that dangerous Stellaris mid-game where nothing happens. But we'll see how it goes. I'm not going to be forcing wars just for the sake of forcing it. But then I also understand that, you know, watching a research tree go up for about an hour is not very interesting to yourself. So we'll see how it goes. I think it's going to kick off eventually, mainly between these two here. This person has got a defensive pact, but not an alliance with him. These two really don't like each other. As you can see, look, they hate each other. But, this person also has a defensive pact with him. So neither of them really want to piss each other off. So, we'll see how it goes. As always, hope you have enjoyed the video. By all means, comments in the comments, and obviously on the Patreon feed. This video is directly sponsored by all of the Patreon backers. Thank you very much. +1 generic approval points / appreciation points, and just thank you once again. Either way, next episode, let's see how this one goes. Progressing on nicely, but we're still a long way off, even on this size galaxy. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.